Alright everybody, we're here for our second video here, and what we're going to do this time is we're going to talk about the second way that I think spreadsheets are useful for 6th graders, and that is making a graph. Alright, so what I want to do is here is our organized data that we created. I want to now I want to make a graph using this information. Here's the thing 6th graders miss the most, is when you have all of your data organized on a spreadsheet, everybody thinks that they should just go right over here to this chart button and click it. But you have to highlight your data. So I'm going to click A2 and I'm going to drag to C6. So you can see the whole thing is highlighted. Once my data is highlighted, then I'm going to click a chart. Now, when it pops up, guys, we have some work to do. I'm going to go over this quickly, but when you do this, make sure you do what I do. So if you have to come back to this video, it's a good thing. All right, so we have data and customize. We're going to spend most of our time in customize. The only thing I want you to spend time in data is what kind of chart you want to make. Do you want to do a bar graph where it says a column chart, or do you want to do a bar chart? See how they switch it up on you? Then they have all these other ones. My advice to you is choose a chart or graph that represents your data the best. And you need to make that decision. I don't care what chart you use, just you make that decision. Alright, so I'm going to stick with the column chart. I'm then going to spend my time in customize. I'm going to go through this fast so that you guys can refer back to this. But we will visit every one of these items. So chart style. All right, look, we have background color. I like a nice light gray back there. My font, I'm a Verdana guy. I like Verdana. Now, I'm not going to click on these things, but you can try them out. All right, that's all you're doing right there for chart style. Now, if you want to go with a light yellow, that might work as well. It's up to you. And we talked about aesthetics with our other stuff. Make sure that our colors match and it's not hard on our eyes, easy to read, things like that. Series, apply to all series. Left axis, do we want the numbers on the left, or do we want the numbers on the right? I usually look at graphs with the numbers on the left. All right, now data labels, I like having the numbers in the bars. That's up to you. All right, continue to scroll. We got I don't mess with that. I don't mess with here's Verdana for the font. Do I want to bold it? I don't think I need to bold it. Text color. Do I like the white? Do I want to go? I can't obviously use red or blue. Do I like black in there? No, I like white better. So you want to mess with that stuff. Maybe see if it works for you. Legend. Do you need a legend? Do you want it on the right, left, inside, top, bottom? Whatever works for you. I like it over there on the right. I like Verdana. I like to bold it. I like to stick that out. I like the black color, so I leave that go. So I'm done with legend. Horizontal axis, that's down here. I want to make this bold, and I want to change this to a dark black, so that sticks out a little bit more. Verdana auto is fine. Okay, horizontal axis. Vertical axis, same thing. I want to bold it and make it black, and that makes it just a little bit darker. Now, about your axis, you want to make sure that the 0 is always down here. Grid lines. They say major and minor. I mean, you can see they got grid lines in there like that. I don't necessarily mess with those, but if you like to see the lines on there, that's up to you. Now, I'm going to go back up here to chart and axis titles for a minute, because I think I skipped that one. Because I noticed that my title wasn't the dark black. So should my title be wins and losses? No, it should be AFC North standings. They took that information from the stuff we had. I want to boldface it, and I want to make it dark black. All right. Verdana, I like. Maybe I want to center it. It's up to you. Whatever you like. Now, some kids miss this. Chart subtitle. I can write a small sentence under my title, like this is from the 2017 season. And when you're done with that, it should pop up. Okay, so now you have all the same things. I want to make that black, and I want to center that under my title. There you go. Now, horizontal axis. Okay, what should be the title here? It should be teams. I want to bold it. I like it where it's at. I want to make it dark black. All right. Then we have vertical axis. What's that title? That title should be wins and losses. It needs to be bold. It needs to be dark black. Now if I look, I have everything I want. Everything is very easy. You now have a chart. My advice would be to exit out of the chart editor and then move this over next to your information. There you go.